Hi everyone, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Stitching with My Littlie Flosstube number 27. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We are mainly about cross stitch. Not a lot else really. Lauren might pull some other crafts from time to time, but mainly we are cross stitch on this channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome for coming back. Thank you for coming back, and yeah, we appreciate all of you. So we have a bit to show you this week, well, the last couple of weeks, a couple of finishes and
new starts,
safts, and Lauren's got a potential UFO she wants to talk to people about, you all. So yeah, we are going to get right into it, I think. So, FFOs. I don't have any FFOs, but Lauren can talk to you about one that she has done now. We don't have it, but we do have a picture we can pop in. But when she's...
So, I did a gift for somebody. Am I allowed to say?
Yes, say. He's put it on his channel, so say.
Yeah, Ashley from Stitch. So, I did a little Iron Man gift because I know that he likes Avengers. So, and I just fancied doing a little gift for somebody. So, and he was like one of our first, well, did we like watch it first time, kind of? Do you know what I mean? Like,
did he watch us?
Yeah,
or
like
we
first time viewers.
Which way?
Like both of our ways.
Yes, we have been in contact with Ashley for right from the beginning. He's been very active. So anyway, Lauren wanted to do him, and also it was his birthday, his big 40. Happy birthday, Ashley! Yeah. So it was nice timing. It arrived last week. So we're going to pop a picture in after all of that waffle, and none of it makes sense. We're going to put a picture in here of
So I finished.
Lauren's finish.
You finished in a little hoop, didn't you? A little red one.
Yeah.
And I actually did that at the retreat, and I got it done in a day. So if you were at the retreat and you saw it, then you were...
That's who it was for.
Yeah.
So
that's the little gift that I made, and then I did put in some little goodies for him as well. But I can't show that because it's not with us.
So if you are not aware of Ashley's channel, he has a YouTube channel. He's also on Instagram, so it's Stitch. I will put it in the description box below. Go on over and check out his channel. He does a lot of gifts as well for other people. He's got some full coverages and challenges that he's doing, and he's also
part of our gnome.
Got our gnome, part of our gnomes everywhere style. He is doing one of his own gnomes, which is called Testing, you know, Lauren.
Put me on the spot. Does it begin with a H?
You normally know. I'm no good with names at all, guys. No names I'm good at, but Lauren is normally really good at it. So now I've put her on the spot, and neither of us know.
I don't know his name.
Ashley's going to be shouting at us now.
Yes.
We're going to be in serious trouble now.
It's probably not even starts with a H, to be honest.
I don't think so. She'll probably remember it afterwards, but...
Probably.
Sorry, Ashley. I thought I might put her on the spot and she might know, but no. So yeah, go over and check out Ashley's channel, and he's on Instagram as well. So yeah. So that is Lauren's FFO. I haven't done any FFOs for ages. Mainly because the problem is this time of year we spend an awful lot of weekends and time at the caravan. Yeah. And the weekends are normally when I would do my FFOs. So like Saturdays and stuff, I'd get out on what I needed to do and do some for me and some for Lauren.
A whole project bag full of finishes.
Yeah, we have. And this here, this is my fully finished, or my box of sin, I suppose you would call it.
Finished.
No, my box of finished.
Yeah, you said fully finished.
Oh, sorry. We're going to have one of them days today, I think. Words are not coming easily. Things are not being said right. We're stumbling over things. Yeah. So I'm going to apologise because obviously this is going to be one of our interesting videos.
We can't remember names.
Don't remember names. Saying stuff I shouldn't be saying. Can't. We're not gelling today at all.
No.
So anyway, yeah, that is my box of sin where all my finishes are. Laura's got her own, and it's just, there's so many. I've also got some summer finishes that I really need to get fully finished to get out, but it is just not happening. So yeah, that's fun.
Let's move on because we're waffling again.
Okay. Right, so we're going to finishes. So I do have some finishes to show you. You got some finishes?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. 1. No, 2. A saff and a finish.
Oh, we're going to do we're going to do finishes first. So do you want to show your finish? You can show it because clearly my mouth is not engaged with my brain today. They're not syncing.
No. So I finished the March calendar sale by Emma Congdon because we're doing this together, aren't we?
We are. So this is our yearly calendar sale, which is in the Cross Stitcher magazine.
But I fell very behind with it, so excuse the hoop marks, but I've only just finished the March one.
Look who's come to stay. Look, this is what this is meant to be for.
Yeah, fudge and rip it.
Right.
Pop it on.
Sorry about my arm. Oh look, there you go.
They're holded. So yeah, I did that. 14 count stitch on 14 count white Ada with some of the called for threads.
Some are, but they're mainly colours from Stash. We've just done some are, some aren't, but they are as close as the called for colour.
And I actually think the back stitch on this was the easiest one I've done so far because it's not that
the watering can was
yeah.
pretty easy, really.
Yeah, so that is March done, but I was very behind, but I'm not anymore.
Not behind now.
That's good.
Yeah. So that is your finishes.
Yep.
I have 2 finishes. So my first one is Wednesday, which is by Cloudsfactory. You've been seeing this for a while, on and off. So this one I put in 772 stitches since the last time you've seen it, and plus the back stitch. So I got quite a bit done, I think. So this is my finish. So this is on 14 count Ada in teal, and it is using the called for threads. So I think the last time you saw it, I think I'd got this, no, other way, this character. So I'd got this part and this, so I'd got 3 more to do, and this side of the border. So I got all of those and the back stitch, and it is done, and I love it. So I'm really chuffed at this one. It's again one of those ones that shouldn't have taken that long, because overall it took me like 14 days, and when I say days I just mean sometimes it might only be a couple of hours a day. My days are just working on it.
Not full days.
No, they're just working on it in that day. So technically something that's taken 2 weeks was started in January 2023. So it took over a year for something that should have only taken me 2 weeks.
But you've got loads of other projects.
Yeah, I'm not monogamous, so it was never going to happen, was it? But it's finished, and I love it, and I love thing, and I love the Cloudsfactory ones because they're so. It's a bit like our Good Morning Maui ones, which is what Lorans.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
Yeah, what Lauren did, the Iron Man one was from Good Morning Maui pattern, which was a full pattern. If Ashley hasn't found it now, because he was talking in his last Flosstube about finding the rest of them, it is from Good Morning Maui, and it is a full set of Avengers characters. If I've got a picture. If I can find a picture, I'll pop it up just to show.
But I just picked out Iron Man.
Yeah, but those and the Cloudsfactory ones are so nice and easy. There's minimal backstitch, although there was quite a lot of backstitch on this, but there's minimal backstitch. It's easy backstitch, and it's just a nice finishing to it. I just nice and easy. So that was my first finish, and my second finish,
We were on a roll.
Yeah, I was on a roll with, which is was my Mouse's strawberry jam, which was part of the birthday jam sale, which was started by me and Maggie from home.on.the.ridge on Instagram, and Lauren, and we had a few others, Joy for the Carolina Stitchers and Alison. I think there's another couple of others who've joined in, but basically they've all finished. Yeah. We were running beer. But Lauren's got a bit stressy about this, about the fact that she's nowhere near finishing. No. And everybody else is finished, and what I've tried to say to her is there was no end date. There is no end date. It's a birthday jam sale. However, there's loads of these mouse series, and I'm probably just going to still tag them as I do them because I like them. So they're not just going to stay as that.
There's other people that I've seen.
Yeah, there's other people, a couple of other people that have started doing it. So there's no stress. There's no end limit. But mine is done. So this was this is Mouse's Strawberry Jam by Tiny Modernist, and I stitched it on 14 count Ada, which has been coffee tea dyed by myself. For mine are all done in DMCs or CXC, but the DMC colours, because we decided, if you haven't seen us before, we decided to do a bit of a difference. So Maggie did all of hers in the the Weeks Dye Works colours, all of them. I did mine all in DMC, so therefore I've got no variegation in mine, but I still think it looks perfectly fine as it is. Mine to show. Lauren's done a bit of both. Yeah. So Lauren has done some of the CXC or DMC colours, and she's also chosen her own DMC variegated. So we've got a bit of everything going on. But yeah, this stitch along is still going on, and if you want to join in or you want to see any of the progress of the others, it is #birthdayjamsal. It's in the description box below as well, but I will also put it along the bottom of the screen. So come along and join in, because these are super sweet. The next one I've already got my eye on, which Maggie gave to Lauren, but I seem to have my eye on them. Yeah, we're sharing anyway. Sharing is caring. Yeah. With us. And the seaside one I want to do. Now, who sent me a picture that she'd done the seaside one? Somebody sent me a picture. Oh. She doesn't know the name again. Again, names. I'm so sorry. I will find out. Somebody sent me a email when we were starting these sales, and she'd done the seaside one. I love it. Finished it. So that is my next one. So yeah, that is my finishes. That's your finishes. And yeah, so that's fully finished object and finished objects, and we are going to move on to a new one that we don't normally have on ours, but they are SAFs, which is start and finishes. Yeah. So they're both the same. So we'll show them at the same time because they're both the same. So it is our April calendar from the yearly calendar sale by Emma Congdon, which we said before, Lauren mentioned before, is in the Cross Stitcher magazine. And they are, like I said, they come out monthly.
I'll have Rip It, you can have Fudge. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This one was a bit challenging. The back stitch on this egg was no joke, and I knew that Lauren was going to struggle with it, so
You did.
I did the egg as well. She did the rest, but I did do the egg because a lot
I
of it.
pulled it out to stitch on it again. Gosh, I was like, oh, the egg's done.
Yeah, she kept saying to me, "Oh, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it." So she avoided it. So I did it one morning while she was still in bed, and I just popped it back into her bag. And when we were away this weekend, and she said, "Oh, can you do this back stitch for you?" and popped it out. She goes, "I thought it was yours because you'd already done the back stitch." I said, "No, I'd done it for you just so that you could get on with it." So yeah. So this is what we're talking about. So this is our April.
This one's mine.
It's our April calendar sale. They are both stitched on, as is all of them, on 14 count white Ada. And as we've said before, a lot of them are colours from Stash. Some of them are called for.
And there is backstitch in the rain block.
There is, but the egg is literally, a lot of them are through. So I suppose if you were working on linen or even weave or like a 28 count, I suppose, where you'd got the extra block, the extra hole in the middle, it wouldn't probably be an issue. But a lot of this going across the sides of the eggs and stuff were through stitches, so they were in and out of through the stitches and things. So yeah, it was a bit of a tricky one, but it's done now.
We was at the caravan at the weekend and it was really nice weather, so we were sat outside on Saturday for like most of the day. And I wanted to do some stitching in the garden, so I pretty much did the 3 blocks and the border whilst you were having a snooze.
I did have a little nap.
Yeah, and I was just
stitching
away.
Did have a nap in the garden.
But
yeah, that meant she was able to get on with it. And now she's really chuffed because now we're no longer behind because we're in May. And as I've said to you guys before, because it's like a stitch along just between the two of us, we're doing it together, I like to start the next one with her. We don't necessarily have to work on it together, but as long as we put in our first stitches on each month together, then that's fine, because I don't like her to feel like she's going way behind and then we'll get out of it. So we are now up to May, and we are in May, so all is good. All is good. So yeah, I haven't got the May one picture to show you. Normally I'll show you it, but it's basically...
I think I have got it.
Have you got it on you? Because mine's over there and I'm not...
But
if you saw the setup that we've got going on here, I would end up breaking something of my limbs, not anything on the floor trying to get to it. So
there it is.
Oh, there we go.
So it's got the... Is that Daisy?
Yeah. I think so.
And it's got the picnic, sunshine, and then lilac. So actually I'm really excited to start this one. Because it's just like...
While she's excited, we may have to get it started.
Yeah.
But I don't think, looking at the back stitch on that does not look...
too difficult.
It looks quite... In comparison to the last one, I think she'll be able to do that fine. So that's nice colours. And yeah. As we've had a couple of... Well, today's dreary. And yesterday was thunderstorms came in.
Yeah.
But we had a couple of really nice days, so
we're going to wait a couple days, aren't we, and then start.
Yeah, we're going to stitch on some other stuff and then we're going to go for it so that this is finished and we are back up to...
on track.
Because the last thing, if Lauren gets behind on something, she loses her motivation. So we are going for it. Okay,
Should I do this now?
What is that?
The UF. Or after the words.
Well, we don't normally do it, so I don't know where to slot it in. Let's do it at the end, because you can talk about it. So new starts.
I've got one.
You got a new start. You talk about your new start then, and I'm going to have a drink in my Winnie the Pooh mug. Also, speaking about Winnie the Pooh, I'm so sorry, I'm going to go off on a tangent now. And it's going to send me down a rabbit hole, but I noticed yesterday that don't step on your needle on Etsy. She's got, for one, there's a sale going on because she's going back to full-time work, so there's a 50% sale off needles, minders and stuff like that, and other things she's got on there. But also her
slow down
month, I can't remember which one it is. Month, is it May's one? oh god, her needle minder of the month and her scissors of the month are Winnie the Pooh themed, and I saw that yesterday and I was like,
could you, what I'm going to show now, could you imagine if they did a Winnie the Pooh gnome?
oh my gosh, that would,
You'd
I'm
have to
sure
get
there
it
is. If
with-
anyone has seen a Winnie the Pooh themed
Let her
gnome,
know.
let me know.
Yeah.
Because I think I have actually seen something. See, look at this, I'm
Why
off on a
haven't you bought it
tangent.
then?
I don't know, maybe it was because I didn't really like get a vibe, you know, like a nice vibe from it. Maybe it was just more of a basic. I really like the Sodastitch one, so if you know, if she could make some Winnie the Pooh ones, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Make some Disney gnomes.
Just for me.
Disney
Yeah, but I bet there's a thingy on that. There'll be a clause or something. Anyway.
Anyways.
Exciting.
So this
anyway, I'm
one
going to
will
let
start.
Lauren carry on now. I'm really sorry. There's something going on out here, which is really...
They're doing the wires.
They're doing wiring or something. Big wires going across the cables across the street. Yeah, so it's... Anyway, carry on, Lauren.
Anyways, so this was in 21 minutes already. This was in my plans last video, which pretty much all of the plans went out the window.
Mine didn't.
No, yours didn't. So this is Leaves Collector by Sodastitch. And I needed a new gnome to start because I finished my birthstone of October gnome. And obviously we're doing the Gnomes Everywhere sale. So I needed to carry on, couldn't let the team down. So I actually did quite a decent start on this last night.
Very impressive, actually.
I'm just going to show that.
You're going to show it in you.
Yeah. So here it is. You might be thinking, ooh,
It's gonna.
fabric.
I think it's going to flop.
Probably. So this is stitched on 14 count printed Ada by Zoe's Gifts and Crafts.
Yeah, it came in either one of the five Fridays or 10 Tuesdays or something like that, like a bag of different autumn themed. Are they 10 by 10 or 9 by 9?
Like, look at the trees; they're so cool. And because obviously he's raking up the leaves, you had the idea that it'd be at the leaves.
Yeah, we had. Trees. I've got some that have got quite big leaves patterned on it.
Yeah.
But I thought that might be a bit overpowering considering that it's got a lot of leaves and stuff in the bottom of the pattern. And then I saw this one and I said that's quite, because it's also a plain white sort of fabric. So the other colours will pop on it apart from the beard, but the beard is surrounded by grey. So it will be fine.
So I just did the brown in the hat. And also look at my needle minder. It says just hanging with my gnomies. And I bought it from the Floss Friends.
Yeah, so that one was from Michelle, wasn't it? Stitch Mania Stash. So
and I haven't got a gnome needle minder, so when I saw it, I was like, I've got to get it.
Yeah, that all of the links to, there's quite a big list of links in our description box of shops that we use, and either Etsy or Facebook or Instagram pages of the people that we have used and do use for a lot of the things, so they're all in our description box right down below, as well as what we've worked on, who we've worked on them, any stitch alongs and things like that are in there. They're updated every one with everything that we use. So that is also used with all the called for. How many stitches did you do on that? Did you write that down?
No, but it is on my pattern keeper. I think I got something like 200 and
I think you did, yeah.
So yeah, all the called for threads. And
you're gonna have to start writing down how many stitches you put in, because a lot of your stuff is becoming more on pattern keeper now as well.
And I think I'm already enjoying this one more. Like, I didn't really want to put it down last night, but I'm already enjoying it more because I feel like it's on harder fabric, and the birthstone one was on really soft floppy fabric.
Yeah.
Also, my bag is from Total Base Stitches. Got that at the retreat as well. Dumbo. So that's
like me and Lauren, that is. I'm Mrs. Job.
Yeah.
Lauren's Dumbo.
Well, I don't know if that's
a compliment.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very complimentary either way. I look like a big elephant with a cap on my head, and you've got big ears.
Yeah. That I just stumble over when I walk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not complimentary, but it is quite funny.
It's quite cute, isn't it?
Right, okay.
So that's my only new
Is
start.
that your new start?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a new start, which has come out a couple of days ago. And it is the new stitch along from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I do not have a picture. However, I will put up, because it's a mystery stitch along, so there's not like a front cover with all of the pictures on, but I will put up a picture here of the first clue now that it's been released. And I lost my train of thought. That's what I've done. So yeah, it is the Arctic Animals Sal, and it is by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This is a monthly thing that is going on until, let me see if I can get some stats. I think while Lauren's doing that, I'm going to have a look and see. So it is going on until next March. So there are 11 pieces to it. So we will see now whether I can actually keep up with this, because clearly I couldn't keep up with the Under the Sow one, and they've had another one in between there, at least one in between that. But
and you couldn't keep up with the Christmas calendar.
I couldn't keep up with a lot of things, to be honest. I start with all good intentions, as do a lot of us, and then you go down other rabbit holes, and that's what happens. So I am doing this, and thank you to everybody who commented on the fabric choices that I asked for last time.
She didn't go with my choice.
Didn't. But the reason I didn't is because, although I love it, and I have commented on people's posts that said that one, I felt in the end like this was more closer to the called for. And with it being a mystery stitch along, I do worry a little bit of choosing, although obviously I've got my own, the colours and everything, I can do a floss toss, I do get that, but I do worry a little bit about going a bit rogue on fabrics. So I'm doing it on, this is an unnamed fabric from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics, and it is the darker one. And this is where I have got up to. So the first ones, which like I said, I'll put a picture up of the first clue, but they are basically the Arctic foxes and voles. So I've got one Arctic fox, there's another one over here which is sort of jumping as they do in the Arctic, looking for food and things, and then there's a couple of voles I think in the middle and some under here. So I've got a fair few stitches in. That all of that there is about 490, 500 stitches I think, and there's obviously the little bit of back stitch in there. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this. At the moment I'm started working with hoops again. I seem to flit a lot between stitching in hand and hoops, but I said to Lauren the other day, I'm getting a little bit aggravated by how my stitching is looking, stitching in hand, especially on softer fabric. It seems to, I think I might stitch too tight or pull too tight, but, and also my thread twists all the time because of stitching in hand and stuff, but obviously working in hoops means it's taking me a bit longer, but I am enjoying it. And my needle minder is from, I think it's Don't Step on Your Needle.
Yeah,
my needle.
It was.
Yeah, because it's the little polar bear one, which I
also
picked
got
before.
X's, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to show that. Which I picked actually before I just liked it and didn't know that the Arctic Animal style was coming out. So I've got that. And also yesterday I made my own floss drops, because I'm going to quickly go into, before, this is the only bit of haul that I've got, and because it's housing it, I'm just going to show it now. We've got no real haul this time. But
Surprise.
so I'm going to show my haul because it's housing my Arctic Animal cell. So I contacted Sophie at Turtle Bay Stitches and said, I've got this stitch along coming up. I've got no bags appropriate, and it's a year-long stitch along, nearly, not quite, 9 months or whatever. So I want something nice and pretty to house it in. Have you got any fabrics? And she sent me some fabric choices back. She sent me 3 fabric choices back. And I was stuck between 2 that I really liked. So I was like,
What was the third one?
Penguins, I think. Another penguin one, I think it was. But so I was like, well, I could have one bag in one fabric, and then I could choose a second one, a smaller one, as like my notions bag. So that's what I've done. So
Cool.
So this is what I chose for my main bag. So this is, like I said, Sophie at Turtle Bay Stitches. She did this for me and got it in the post super quick. So thank you very much. So it's got the whales, the fish, the seal. So really like that one. And then it's a vinyl front bag, and obviously that's the front. So, and this is what, this is the zipper pull that it came with, which I'm struggling to get right. So it's a little starfish, and then this is my zipper pull, which goes with the needle minder. So I just added that one onto there. Yeah, there's the new. So I don't know if these are new on there, because the ones we got from the retreat, or the one Lorans got from the retreat, doesn't have the tag on it.
You also got a little piggy in as well.
Yeah, I know, but I said, I don't know if the thing is the label, I said. You
Yeah,
told me you didn't have a label on yours, so I don't know if the labels are new. That's what I'm saying, not the... We're not gelling, guys. I'm saying that we're not gelling.
This is like a chaotic Flosstube.
Well, it's normal for us. So anyway, that was the first bag that I got. She sent me some stickers as well, which I'm not getting that back, but they're always good for my book of days.
Yeah, especially as it's coming up to summer, they look summery.
And the next bag was this one. So I got little penguins with scarves on. So that was my, and then the zipper pull is like a...
Dead fish.
Yeah, fishbone. So I got that, and this is the inside.
Ignore the blank.
Yeah. That's an extra skein. So that's the inside of it. Again, with the tag on. But the link, again, to her shop is down below. And also her new shop, which is...
Pink scissors fabric, isn't it?
Oh, see? Look at that.
I got it right.
Yeah, her new shop. So both of those are going to be linked below. So that was my haul. Then yesterday I decided to go with this. I wanted some floss drops. So I made some floss drops. So I went on Pinterest or Etsy, I think it was Etsy, and just typed in Arctic animals gift tags, printable gift tags. And I came up with some. So I printed them off, laminated them, did all the things, and this is what I've got. So I have, which I'm not going to be able to see now, because I've cut some of them out, the musk ox, that one is. So I've laminated them and I've put a sticker on the back with the colour on, and I've also put a little extra on there for any extra thread. I've also got the Arctic fox, so that's the one that I'm currently stitching, so I love that one. I've got a ivory gull, a lemming, reindeer. I'm not showing this very well, guys. Sorry. A ringed seal.
I love seals.
Super cute. These aren't the things that are necessarily going to be in this cell. These are just Arctic animals that I pulled off and thought it would be cute. So that's an Arctic tern, I think it's called. Arctic bison. A stoat. Some of them are just ducks, and can't see what that one is. I because the problem is I've now thingied off, punched through some of them, so that's an Arctic hare.
You also didn't print this off with paper, you printed it off with card.
It's with card. Another seal. This is an Arctic elk. All my threads are getting thingied now. Arctic grounded squirrel. Snowy owl. Now this is going to be my favourite. Look at this. I love owls anyway, but snowy owl, look at that one. Arctic wolf. I've got a lot of colours, Lauren. I actually have a lot of things. Wolverine.
Why did you say
that's also because that's also an Avengers or a Marvel.
You probably got that completely wrong.
No, it is one of them. A Dal sheep. Polar bear. I'm still going.
Is everyone enjoying this?
I'm sure.
They probably skipped it now.
This is a walrus. And that's it. The others are just extra ones. But I thought, I've not done that before. I normally just go for like
bobbins.
Yeah, or to be honest, I don't really like bobbins. You're a bobbin girl. I started bobbinating my CXC threads.
She says that and she's got 3 boxes.
I know, because I started bobbinating my CXCs to try and differentiate them between my DMCs, right? Which my DMCs are all on floss drops. Back here, behind everything.
Oh, I hate.
But I actually really like my floss drops. I mean, look, that's the colours for this Sal. And they're easy to get off. The problem with me with bobbins is I have long lengths because I do a loop thread start. So I do 1 thread, fold it over for 2 strands. So I use really long threads. And if me and her are sharing bobbins, she gets really agitated with me and cuts my threads in half.
Because I like mine
short. It's not happening.
Short,
These are my length of threads. See? So anyway, that's been a lot of waffle. I'm so sorry, but that is basically
40 minutes. We've not even got into the whips.
Well, I haven't got many whips. So that is the Arctic Animals Stitch Along by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and my bags are from Turtle Bay Stitches. Thank you very much, Sophie. Amazing service. And yeah, go get the Stitch Along. It's super cute. If you like frosted pumpkin stuff, you'll love this. I already love it. I know a lot of people don't like mystery stitch alongs because they struggle.
Animals, then.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle with mystery stitch alongs. So they don't know what's coming up, so they don't like it.
What I like to do if I was doing it, then I'd probably just pick out things and make into pillows.
Yeah, you do stuff like that, don't you? But from doing the Under the Sea Sal, which I did, and also other frosted pumpkin charts I've got, I knew I was going to like it either way. So I didn't do the castle one. That's what I didn't do. The last one was the homecoming castle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which I didn't do that. I didn't do that one. But yeah, that's my Arctic Animal Sal. Go, Lauren.
Whips now, is it?
You can take over from me now.
So I've got 3 whips.
So we're on to whips, which are... What are whips?
Works in progress.
I'm testing her a lot today, people.
I know. I'm not enjoying it.
Early on a Monday morning for Lauren it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I say early, it's about 10:30 on a Monday morning.
So, I'm not a morning person, by the way. Anyways, we're waffling again. So,
Standard for us.
Winter Pillow by Flossabilities.
I'm going to go on from there as well. She's got a summer pillow out. She's got a summer pillow out. We never bought it. I am going off on tangents here, I'm sorry, but if I don't remember, I won't do it. So, Lauren from Flossabilities bought out 2 new charts, summer themed ones, both of which we want. She did have a sale on her page because it was her birthday week. Never got round to getting it. However, I'm not bothered really because we'll get it at full price because they are so worth it. But basically the winter pillow, she's finished off her 4-season pillows with the summer pillow, which I will put a picture up here of what the summer pillow looked like. And also she has a new like beach themed typography type longer one, which is sorry, I shook the camera. it's a bit of me all over that is because it's everything to do with what we do go into the caravan pretty much. So I will put a picture up of that one here as well, but both of those are going to be in our
Because I have an
haul list.
idea, because...
She's got an idea!
Yeah, because at the caravan, I have my own room at the caravan, and like, obviously it's near the beach, and on one wall it's looking very bare at the moment, so I was thinking, I could do the summer pillow. No, is that what they're called? Summer pillow, yeah. But put it in a frame on that wall. Then the summer one from AZ Family Zoo, I can put it there. And even though it says
she's off on the summer one from AZ Family Zoo.
Even though it says summer in it, I'd keep it up all year because it's next to the beach.
So again, we have not bought the summer one yet, even though Lauren's been harassing me. The one from Alison at AZ Family Zoo, which I'll put a picture up of that one as well. But I'm no doubt by the time we do our next one, we will have 3 new pieces of haul to go with it. So
let's get
on from that.
Yeah.
So we're going back to the winter pillar from Flossabilities, and this is what?
This is the progress I made. It is not a lot. I literally just did that.
I'm going to put a picture, a side-by-side picture now of what the last time they saw
But
it.
I did literally just do that. Because it was night time at the caravan and I wanted to just get something to stitch on to show you.
When the lighting drops at the caravan, though, it really drops, and our lighting
it's
not very good.
We don't have a lamp near us. No. But a little bit of progress is still...
Progress?
Yeah. And I
Oh,
think
look, you got a polar bear.
Yeah. That was from Hobbycraft. That was like not actually even a needle minder.
No, I made that into a needle minder. It was more like was it a sticker type thing that you...
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was for making like scrapbooking type things and stuff, but it's a wooden one, so I made it into a needle minder.
Anyway, it's stitched on 14 count tea and coffee dye that we dyed ourselves, and this is the thread. It is a variegated one, 4025, and I think it just goes with this very well.
It does go around.
So that is my progress, and I think that's like do people call it a Quaker? Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, it looks like a Quaker theme block.
So that is my progress. Hopefully I can get it done by this winter. I'd say I can.
I will. Yeah. Although not if she wants to start all the things. She's told me she was running through yesterday while I was making these floss drops, changing what she's got in her bag of whips to do, what new starts she's got, what's already kitted up.
I'm going to do that. I'm doing that. Because I've got loads of things kitted up, but I just haven't started it, which is stupid, really, isn't it?
Oh, yes, I know.
The joys of being a cross-stitcher.
I know. When those things go from kitted to whips is when you're really in trouble, like I am. Always in trouble.
And this bag, hold on, I'm just trying to do it up. We got gifted. Apparently I don't know how to do a bow. There we go. Got it gifted.
Yeah, it was a Christmas present, wasn't it? Last year.
Love it. Oh, the bow's come undone.
Right, I'm going to move on while she's swapping. These my first whip is my birth flower of April. So if you remember my plans from last time, you probably don't because, it's 2 weeks ago and who needs to. But my plans from last time was to finish my Wednesday, tick, finish that. Start and finish my April calendar sal, tick. Start my Arctic animal sal, tick. And
all my plans are
forgotten what my other one was. Hold, please. I have ticked all of them. Where's my plans? Finish my birthday jam sal, which tick. So I have started my birth flower of April last time, which was my birthday start. So this is what it looks like. It's my birth flower of April by Sodastitch. The last time you saw it, this is what it looked like.
That reminds me of you, actually, that note. Like with the slippers
Please do
on.
explain.
With the slippers on.
Right, the last time I checked, right.
Like,
have you guys ever seen me looking like this?
No, obviously not, but like...
Do I look like that?
Yeah, because I can kind of see it.
Right.
You have your slippers on, and then when we used to go camping, you used to like hold a torch.
Not a lantern, I never.
Yeah, but it's close.
Right. Yeah, it's a good job I love this child, because
Yeah.
sometimes.
But I do kind of see the resemblance.
Well, as long as you.
You don't have a hat with a carrot dangling off it,
No,
though.
not the last time I checked. I didn't
No.
know. Or a massive daisy that I walk around with either.
No, that's on your top. The daisy's on the top.
It's a massive daisy.
Well, yeah, but the daisy's on the top. There is a daisy on the top.
Okay.
So
Anyway,
daisy a lot.
it doesn't resemble me at all. But to go on from that, I have put 260 stitches in this. It's on Tea Coffee Dyed Ada, 14 count by me. And this is where I've got to. So I've put in, the last time you saw it was just the bare sort of dark green, the mid green. So I've put in the dark green, finished off flowers, put the carrot in, and started with the orange of the hat. So yeah, that is my gnome needle minder, which is from Michelle at Stitch Mania Stitch, which I got from the retreat. And yeah, so 260 stitches were put in that. I'm using the called for DMC colours in CXC threads. And that is where I got up to on that one. So, really enjoying that one. These gnomes from Sodastitch just are so nice. They're so just simple and easy, and I could do them all. I've got loads of them. I've also got the one that I showed you last time, which is the bee one. It's going to come out soon, that one is, because it's nearly summer. So it's got to come out. Okay, got another whip.
I've got 2 more.
Oh, you go for it then, Lauren.
So, this was actually in my plans, I'm pretty sure. So this is Christmas Square Dance by Heart in Hand, and I'm doing the merry one with all the trees. I got this a year or 2 ago at the Nimble Thimble.
Yeah, we are definitely due a trip out.
We are.
To see Chris at
I think when we do the big Stitch event after that, because otherwise...
I'm due to go out there. I haven't been for a while.
No. So this is where I got up to.
Again, I'm going to pop a picture in of the last time you saw it. Right now, well, it's gone upside down.
So I don't know what I did, but I do know that I did all the back stitch. So I did.
I'll tell you what you did. You did the bow on the tree.
Yeah.
You did the back stitch tree.
Yeah, and that one.
And the merry across the bottom.
Yeah. And I did these
you did the trees as well, yeah. You did quite a bit on that.
Yeah, but that tree was already there.
Yeah, you did do quite a bit since the last time.
And
needles have been on fire.
I know. I'm quite enjoying it actually. It's quite small and cute, so. And it's stitched on 14 count opalescent, which I don't think is showing. Oh, there we go.
It is there. Yeah, perfect.
With all the called for threads. So that's my progress. And I'm getting quite close actually, because I've only got like, because the trees don't take long at all, and then there's a couple buttons to add in as well, but
yeah, in the border. So.
That should be done pretty soon. You got another whip?
I've got one more whip, yeah.
Okay.
So this is housed in my fox bag, which is from Lindsey Dixon. Again, her project bag, the shop for her project bags are linked below. I have got in here my Year in the Woods fox, which for some reason I do not have. I don't know what I've done with the picture to show you, but you all know what the Year in the Woods fox looks like. That was like 2 years ago or something. I'm stitching mine on, so I'm going to be doing each seasonal set of 3 on my fabric. So I've got a fabric which is going to have my autumn, one that's going to have winter, etc, etc. So this one is where I've got up to. Again, I will have just put a picture in of where I was the last time you saw it. I've put in 340 stitches on this one, which is basically, I finished off the white here and I've done all of this white there as well. So I'm coming along with this now. It is taking me forever. Every time I pull this out, I love stitching on it every time, but everything seems to take forever because it is more stitches than you really do think it is. But I love working on it. I'm not sure whether to make this one my next sort of focus to try and get it done.
What, just the fox? Not the whole thing?
Well, I don't know, the rest of some trees and the cabin and stuff. I don't know. I'm going to have to look through because I've been picking.
Yeah, but I mean just the fox chart, not like the swan.
Oh, yeah, no, just the fox chart.
Say.
No, because I'm just going to be doing, like, each one is going to be a finish. So it'll be, like, the next one will be another. And I'm also not sure whether to not start on one of the others in the season. So, like, we're coming up to summer. So I've got the fabrics and stuff for all the others. I might just pick out one of the other ones and start. But this is basically what I'm up to. So this is on 14 count Ada, which is from Sparklies, called Virgo. And it is using all the DMCs. So I'm not using any fancy flosses in here at all. In any of mine, I'm only using DMCs. So that is where I got up to on that. So yeah, 340 stitches was put in on that one. So that is my whips.
I've got one more to show. So this is in the bag that Maggie got us. I love this bag so much. And I'm keeping this in the birthday jam is
Mouse's Strawberry Jam is the kit by Tiny Modernist.
There is a thingy here, so I did move it a little bit.
You got it.
Yeah, this is what it'll look like when it's done. But it does look different there because that's with the Weeks dye works, isn't it? Is that what they are?
Yes, they're Weeks dye works ones.
And I'm not. I'm doing that I'm doing it in DMC variegated.
Yeah, she's picked her own colours, which we'll show you in a minute what she's chosen.
That's what it looks like. Pretty sure I did all of the dark bit in the jam jar.
Yeah.
And I feel the variegated is definitely popping now. Because in the lid it didn't really as much as I expected it to. But this is the 115, isn't it? The one that you use for your red house.
Yeah.
And this needle minder I got from Stitchery at the retreat, and it's just like rip it up there.
Rip it
So actually, my whole thing is Rip It themed.
Rip It and Fudge are looking awesome at the top of there
They
as
are.
well.
They're loving their life. And you've got the real ones back there.
I have. I'm going to go through some of her what she's using.
But this is stitched on 14 count. I think it's Rustico, but it's some sort of Rustico.
So I'm just going to put all of your threads on here.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got...
It is a bit of a mess, so...
Lorans messy? Never. Not messy, Lauren, although I can't say anything from the last time. So these are what Lauren's using. So we have, going from this side, we have DMC 48, which is the pink variegated. We have DMC 92, which is like the light green, which is going to go for her leaves. And then the dark green, which is also the leaves, is DMC 4045. She's got the grey, which is for the mouse, DMC 53. The 107 DMC, which is like a lighter red, pinky sort of variegation, which has gone on the top of your...
No, that's for the strawberries, I think. Yeah.
The strawberries, so this one has gone on the top of your jam jar then.
Yeah, as well as that one as well.
Yeah, and then the DMC 115,
which is for the jam
which is the darker variegated one. All the other colours in there, she's just using the DMC normal colours because there's so little of them, so like the yellow and stuff like that, white and things. we didn't feel it necessary really for her to.
I don't even think there is a white variegated anyway.
No, I'm not sure. Well, in weeks diamonds there probably is.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, that's where you've got up to. Is that it? Is that your
That's
whips?
all my whips.
So that's all our stitching. So we have done fully finished, starts and finished, new starts, whips, and some haul. Now Lauren would like to talk to you about. Well, she's going to tell you about a project that she is UFOing, and I fully understand why she's doing it. So
there is a
off
couple
you go.
reasons.
Yeah, off you go then. So this is the first.
What happened there?
I think rip it jumped down my throat.
Good.
This is the first UFO that we will have talked about on this channel.
Yeah.
And
look at my handwriting.
Yeah, I know.
That's disgusting. That is.
You started this in July 2022. You started this.
Yeah.
Off.
Oh, Jesus, I don't like it.
So show what it is. So this was a kit that we
From
got
Home
from Home
Bargains,
Bargains, which is a general store here in the UK.
I think this is when I started stitching. So
I'm not sure. I don't think it was.
no, like my first.
But I think it was just we went into the shop, we saw this, and it was like fully kitted up. She loves animals, and it was about what £2 or $2.99 or something like that. So she was like, "Oh, I like this one," but
things have changed.
Yeah, your style has changed, and also the colours of the animals are a bit.
That's not what an actual animal looks
to
like.
say the least. There's an awful lot of backstitching, which at the time Lauren didn't do backstitching anyway. But carry on, go for it.
The only reason why I don't, the main reason I'm not actually carrying on with this is because I don't see myself stitching it, and I would never put it up in my room because it's a little bit
not your style anymore. This
is where I did get up to. So the back stitch is done by Mum,
which I'd got to catch up with anyway. But where's your thing? So the last time I'm not going to. The last time you haven't even stitched on this since
2022.
The 12th of November 2022. So over a year she's not wanted to pull this out.
No, like 2 years nearly, isn't it? Really?
Well, over a year I said. So she's not wanted to stitch on it. She's got no inclination to pull it out. Every time that we did a whip parade at the beginning of the year, and there's no inclination. Normally in whip parades people are like, oh yeah, I really want to work on that.
Yeah.
She's not interested in the slightest.
I want to throw it away. Get rid of it.
There's no interest. And you said to me the other day, didn't you? I can't see myself working on it. I can't see myself putting it up anywhere.
So what's the
So why am I bothering? And I said, well, that's fine. That's your choice.
My first UFO.
So Lauren has a first UFO, which is the animal sampler from Crafty Things, and
14 count white Ada, and I was using everything in the kit.
Yeah, and it is going. So
it is.
She has one whip off her list.
Although I do actually have another kit that we bought, which is
because for spare threads and stuff.
So I might put that on the table at the Big Stitch if they're doing one.
I don't know.
But yeah.
So that's her UFO. Well, that's Lauren's UFO. So that's that. So
I'm not sad about it really. To be honest.
No, you're not. I think you knew. You know when you don't work on a project for way over a year, you know, and no interest to work on it. Sometimes you have so many whips that you don't get to it. But when you have no interest in picking it up, knowing full well it's sat there, it's not a good thing, is it? So that's good. So we're moving on now. We're moving on now. The only piece of haul that I had this week, like I said, was my project bags from Sophie at Turtle Bay Stitches. We did have some Stitchy Kindness, which came in literally just as we did our last one. So this came through from Alison at AZ Family Zoo, and she has sent us a lovely calendar from her sanctuary with all the animals.
Where's the cover thing? Oh.
All the animals. And she makes these. She takes all the photos of these. She makes prints them and binds them all herself. And these are in her
Etsy.
Sorry, I've got a photo
No,
now.
it's not Etsy.
These are in her she does have an Etsy shop, yeah, which has got all her charts in. She's got project bags in there. She does do some jewellery and stuff like that as well.
She's added that as well onto that.
Yeah, a Flosstube. And she's also, like I said, she's got a Flosstube channel. So
this is the front cover.
Which has got all of her details. So she's on the website. You've got her Etsy shop. She's on Instagram. You can email, YouTube and Flosstube. So she's got a YouTube channel for the zoo and then a Flosstube channel for her stitching.
Oh, we've got to follow that one for the zoo.
I think I already do.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
look
so
at the
this
little
is
piggy. Hello.
So we'll go through. So this is what was sent. So we'll quickly do a quick run through of it. But yeah,
So here's January.
Go over and have a look at her channel because all the money that is raised goes to the animals and the upkeep at the sanctuary. So
yeah, and what she's done at the bottom is she's put like the date and then National Pet Travel Safety Day. So like pet dates.
But this obviously is going to be more or geared towards America because that is where they are from. So a lot of the holidays and things like that are not necessarily for us. Yeah, like because obviously Mother's Day in the States was yesterday, I believe, whereas our Mother's Day was back in March in the UK.
And we don't have President's Day.
No, and things like that. But it's interesting for us because we can see what all the different holidays and stuff are.
This is your favourite month, isn't it? Because you love piggies.
I do love my piggies.
So it's got all the piggies. They're very cute.
Love pigs. Well, you guys know I love pigs. Pigs, Winnie the Pooh, owls.
Then there's March.
So yeah, we've got first day of spring and the date that the first day of spring is on.
Yeah. There's April.
It's the best month of the year, in my opinion.
Only because it's your birthday. October's the best one.
Well, actually, it's National Pet Day as well. So what else can you can't go wrong with that. Not that we have any pets, but you know.
Then May, which is the month we're in now.
Oh, I love these giant tortoises as well.
Yeah, and it's
I think
got
they're
a little,
amazing. I saw a
chihuahuas.
thing on her, I think it was Alison's Instagram the other day about one of the tortoise getting stuck in like a branch or tree or something.
Yeah.
But she got out from, she wanted a red pepper, and she got out and started eating it. So you see lots of videos like that on Alison's, which is really nice because you get to interact without being able to be there. You get to get to know the animals as well, which is amazing. So
this is June. More turtles, and it says here Patches and Friend. So I think the friend is the bunny. So that is funny. Also,
after most of Alison's floss tubes, she does a little walk around or a little thing of the animals. Sometimes they're tours, sometimes they're just pictures or videos that she puts in at the end of them. So yeah, you get to see a lot of the animals and things there. So
then there's July, which we don't have the 4th of July here.
No, but that is cute.
Yeah. So that's like it, but then when you fold it over, there's the different months. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
on the back page. So she's printed on both pages. So you've got August, which is dog and tortoise days of summer.
Yeah. The September.
Really well made as well. Really the
good quality
paper and stuff.
I love Zazu the bird.
You can always hear
him on the floss tube.
He's always chirping away.
Oh, you did that, didn't you? That one.
Yes, that's one of Alison's squared charts.
I'm doing the Happy Halloween, a Hedgeween at the moment. I need to.
Yeah, you're not that far from finishing that. That could be a focus finish.
Well, I've just got everything I want to do. That was my birth month, actually. That's the best one. November with the dogs. And then this one is my favourite because they're all in onesies. The dogs in the onesies. So that's December.
So yeah, so
really nice.
Thank you very much, Alison. This is lovely. This is it was put up straight away in our all-round room, which is the room that we're in now. So it was put up in there. We absolutely love it and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So if anybody is not subscribed to Alison's Flosstube, or their animal page or Instagram, go have a look. I have got some of the details, but if I pop this here, you can give it a screenshot and head on over to all of her pages. Go give some love because these animals really do need looking after. They're doing a fantastic job, Alison and her husband, and without people like them, these animals wouldn't have the sort of lives that they do. So
yeah,
go and help, even if it's just by one of her charts, which are super fun, super quick, and they are not expensive at all.
The summer one will be coming.
Yeah, here we go, the summer one. She's off again. So yeah, go over and show some support to Alison at AZ Family Zoo, because
she also does project bags. And
she does do project bags. Yeah, so go and have a look over on the website. Okay, so that is all of our haul and stuff. I have got one new Flosstuber that I'm going to give a big, huge shout out to. So it is Arlene Wild, who is one of our viewers, and she sent us through some stitchy kindness a while back, which I showed you. Arlene is a mixed media artist, so she does she has her own shop. She sells a lot of the designs that she does, so she does a lot of painting, watercolour, stuff like that, along with embroidery, makes cards, things like that. I should have got one out of there to show you, but I'm not going rooting through now. But she has basically started her own Flosstube channel, which is fab. So not only is she showing all of her projects, she is also taking you guys or us on the road with her. So she goes with all of her project, with all of her designs and stuff for her work. She goes to different shows and things with her husband. They go off in the caravan. So she has done like a whip parade, or a little introduction she did. She's going to do a whip parade really soon, hopefully. She did like an introduction as her first one. And then she has done 2 now from being in her caravan at the shows. She's in the Flosstube gang. She's doing an awesome job of it. From the time you would never know that she was never a Flosstuber. She's doing awesome. So her channel is called Arlene Stitching in the Fens. I'm going to put that in the description box below. Like I said, she was a viewer who we know started on a Flosstube. It came up on my recommended list. I was like, oh, what's Arlene doing? Went over, commented, and she said, oh, I was trying to keep it quiet for a little bit before I said anything. And I was like, never going to keep that quiet. And also, why would you want to keep it quiet? You've done an awesome job. You've got fantastic projects. So
everyone go give her.
Yes, like I said, she's a mixed media artist. She's got her own website where she sells all of her stuff. I have commented before with things, but they are in the description box below. She's got a range of projects on the go, including Chris Dunn full coverage projects, which I always love watching the Chris Dunn come to life. Lauren from Flossabilities has done a few of those, and I really love them.
She's just finished her Eggs All Around by Glendon Place.
She has.
That's cool.
She has, yeah, with lots of beading in that. But yeah, Arlene started doing cheese delivery as well as a couple of other ones. So I'm loving watching all that. Yeah, I watch from afar and enjoy, but I think they're a bit too much for me personally. But yeah, go ahead, go over, watch her YouTube channel. I think she's on number 3 or 4 now, and we are looking forward to that whip parade coming up, Arlene. You're doing an awesome job. Go over, check it out. So it is Stitching in the Fens, Fens. I will just put it in the description box below, but go over and give her some love. So that's our new Flosstuber alert. I have got other ones probably, but sometimes I feel like I just reel off a load of Flosstubers without actually giving them any information. So I'm going to try and be a bit more active and maybe do 1 or 2 on each new ones, and give some really good information on them rather than just going a list of them, which is, you know, irrelevant sometimes to people. They want to know a bit more information. So yes, so that is that. That is all our stitching information. If you're not interested in life update, which to be honest,
you're already in
that we haven't got a lot. So if that's all you're here for,
if you've made it this far, then congratulations.
Yes, thank you for being with us. If it's your first time being with us, please like and subscribe to our channel, and also give us a comment, because we was a bit late commenting on the last video, but I always do try and like and comment, or because I do read every single one, and I do appreciate and value everything that you guys say and bring to the table to let me know about. So yeah, we will see you in a couple of weeks if you're heading off now. If you're staying, life update, you're not really staying for much, to be honest. We haven't got an awful lot to tell you. It's been a quiet couple of weeks, really. The usual thing.
Went to the caravan. Horse
riding, caravan, lovely, gorgeous weather. Work, it's the same. It's boiling hot, cleaning.
Quiet around here.
Working in kitchens in this heat, although our heat is not the same as other people's heat, but you know, but yeah, we had a lovely couple of days yesterday. Thunderstorms came, flash flooding came in certain places, not here, but we left our caravan early yesterday because I was fully aware that these thunderstorms and flash flooding was coming, and I don't particularly want to drive home 2 hours in that.
We only had, like, it wasn't even hail.
We didn't.
Powerful rain.
But in Wales on our trip back, they have had flash flooding and roads are flooded. So I am very glad that we decided to come home when we did, even though it cut our trip short a little bit. But that is the good old British weather for you. We can go from all sorts in one day.
We'll be back there in 2 weeks anyway, for a whole week.
A couple of weeks' time is I think it's 2-3 weeks, is the May holiday.
It's like the 25th or 27th.
Yeah, so I have a week off work, so we will be down there for a week. And I can guarantee, you know, that it'll probably rain the whole week because we have a full week there. Probably.
But we did, at the caravan, we did do some gardening, didn't we?
Yeah, we cut the grass, just boring things like that, but we've got a little bit of garden around the back with the stream, the little stream that runs through, which goes down into the sea. So we cut the grass together early in the morning and spent all day pretty much in the garden. We could have gone down to the beach, but sometimes we just like chilling out in the garden with the snacks and the stitching and the drinks. I don't like to think, I mean, I know some people do take their stitching on the beach, but I don't think I could. No, stress me out.
And I don't think I could concentrate, because you know you get kids screaming and then like the waves. I mean, some people might find it relaxing, but I'd find it stressful.
Doesn't take much to stress Lauren out.
No.
Anyway, we don't, like I said, we don't have a lot of life updates, so we're not going to keep you hanging on while we waffle on about nothing, because there really is nothing.
You're talking very fast today.
Am I?
Yeah, very fast.
Am I? Well, I don't think I am, because we've been 1 hour and 13 minutes in, so I can't possibly be talking. But if I am, I'm really sorry. Don't even know that I'm doing it. Now I understand where Janet from Janet Jabber is what she says when she says that she talks really fast and gets things done. I didn't know I was doing it. But yeah, sorry, it's not because I want to get off here.
Everyone's probably going to disagree with me now and say you're not.
Well, no, they probably might well agree with you.
But 50-50, we'll have a debate.
I'm not trying to get off here because I love showing what we show and talking and chatting to you guys and stuff. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say on Life Update. Have you got anything you want to say?
No.
What you've been doing?
Nothing.
You went for a sleepover at your friend's house after horse riding last time. And you went to a horsey place, didn't you? Got a new ear bonnet for the horse that you're riding. This week you're going to have a bit of a change up of horses.
Yeah. which I'm looking forward to actually, because I've already ridden him like twice and he's very cute, but he's massive.
Not permanently, she's just having a bit of a switch out between different horses
But
to get a bit of a change in. Well,
he
we
is
also
about-
had a new little foal come in.
Yeah.
Super
They
cute.
weren't expecting it to be a foal though.
No, they were expecting a 14
2
hand.
hands.
And when they went to look at it, it was a little 2-year-old. Well, they think it's 2-year-old. But the owner couldn't look after it. She unfortunately has been diagnosed with cancer. So they were looking for it. So obviously the owners of our yard couldn't possibly say no then. But super cute. Does look a bit like Toby, the face, and doesn't he, the horse that Lauren normally rides, but then this tiny little body came out of the but yeah, so that one's called Puzzle, and we already have a Puzzle at the yard, although they do look completely different. But you know, we've got quite a lot of horses at the yard all called the same thing, so it's, can you go and get that one? Well, which one are you talking about?
Yeah, we have like 2 called Apache now.
Yeah,
but one's a boy and one's a girl.
Yeah,
so it's a bit confusing.
So yeah, you had fun at your friends. We've done our usual. Not much else going on. Yeah, if you were celebrating Mother's Day yesterday in America, I hope you had an amazing time. If it is a holiday that you struggle with for whatever reason, we're thinking of you. We know, it's difficult to know what to say, because I do sort of understand my mum's lost her parents and things. So on Mother's Day here, she struggles a little bit as well. It's hard to know what to say, but we hope you had either a good weekend or you celebrated Mother's Day and enjoyed it. And yeah, that's all. That's it. That's all we've got to say. We're going to go off before I get into the really rambling stage. Which Lauren would say I probably already have done anyway.
No, we both have a little bit. At the start, that was just a blip.
But if you come here, you know what you're going to get, guys, don't you? Unless you're new to our channel, and then you really don't know what you're going to get, and we'll apologise, because this is what we are.
A little bit of plans.
Lauren's got plans.
Yeah, I'm doing another gift for somebody. So that hopefully will be start and a finish. Don't know if it'll be fully finished by next Flosstube, but a start and a finish.
Gosh.
Because it's not that big.
We're going to start May, and may well have finished May, because they only take 2 to 3 days realistically, depending on how many hours of stitching time.
But I'm not making any other plans, because they do just go out the window. Although I do want to work a little bit on my white rabbit.
I do think plans, though, in a way, is quite good, because it, especially when you're doing a Flosstube channel, it does make you sort of try and get them done.
I'm glad that I have started my gnome now and UFO'd my exemplar.
So we're all happy. We are going to get off here. We hope you've had an amazing couple of weeks. We hope you're all safe. We hope you've got a lot of stitching done, a lot of progress, or whatever it is that you want to do. And we are hoping to see you in a couple of weeks. However, depending on when that falls, we might not be around. So it could be 2, it could be 3, I'm not sure. But you will see us again in a few weeks' time. Yeah.
Give Arlene a follow.
Go over and check out Arlene Stitching in the Fens. Fantastic new Flosstuber. And go and look at Lauren's channel, Flossabilities, for a new starts, AZ Family Zoo. Go and check them out. Look at her new charts as well. And if you've got any hashtags, you know, the 2 that we do, Gnomes Everywhere Sal and the Birthday Jam Sal is still going on, and I still do go over there and have a look at what's going on there. So let us know what you're doing, and we will see you in a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So happy stitching, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.